Well, hello, people. We back at it again. This your host, Rakeem Butcher, my co-host,
Bubba the Bone Crusher,
and my other co-host.
This is Sharon.
Now, we got this video. Let's see where I got it from. Nate the lawyer, and this is about an 18-year-old in Florida. It's always Florida, ain't it?
It's always a black person.
Always in Florida. He up here opened up his own clinic. 18-year-old, didn't have no medical degree, no experience or nothing.
He had 30 patients. He's treating 30 patients.
30 patients. And he got busted by an undercover cop. And you know, it's us again, people.
It always is.
It always is.
Now let's get into this video.
Fraud of such audacity, such tenacity that it boggles the mind. It involves an 18-year-old baby-faced kid who's accused of masquerading as a doctor. Police say treating patients out of his own clinic. And wait until you see what happened when he went one-on-one with ABC's Matt Gutman.
He has a lab coat and a stethoscope. But police say this baby-faced physician doesn't have an MD.
Are you a fraud? Because it seems like everything you're saying to me is evasive.
There is no law that states that you have to have a bachelor's or master's or a PhD to take someone's temperature.
Anyone should be able to open a clinic?
This is a free country. Anyone with the funds to open a clinic, let me finish, can open.
This story is...
No, you can't open a
Doggone it,
clinic.
I'm going to open a clinic.
Don't do that to yourself.
I mean, he making open, but he got to have a doctor in there.
Right.
I'm going to be the doctor.
Don't do that to yourself.
Don't do it to yourself.
See, I'm going to have MD on mine, but it's going to be mountain doctor.
A mountain doctor. That's right.
It ain't going to be a medical, it's going to be mountain doctor.
And the sad thing is, he believe what he's saying too.
Yeah, and I'm just going to dispense herbs that I picked out of the woods.
All right. Now let's play some more.
Crazy, and on top of that, there's a crazy update that you guys got to hear about. This is Malachi Love Robinson. Now, he was arrested in 2016 for practicing medicine without the license in West Palm Beach, Florida. He didn't need a medical degree. He just had good feelings. So, he decided to open up a clinic and pose as a naturopathic doctor. Now, he offered various services, had a fake website, social media presence, even a full staff. Now, Dr. Love Robinson treated over 30 patients, even defrauding some by stealing their identities. You know when you go to the doctor's office and you have you fill out all those forms? Well, he was taking that and doing some bad stuff with it. Now, his elaborate charade came crashing down when authorities discovered that he wasn't even really a doctor. Check it out.
The 18-year-old indeed facing serious accusations from police. 7, including grand theft, and allegedly practicing medicine without a license. And last month, he proudly showed off his medical center to our affiliate, WPFB.
This is the New Birthing Life Medical Center.
But peel back the tape, and the sign on the door has his name and these 2 crucial letters. MD.
That sign on the door was actually due to be changed. There are many types of degrees out there that hold the title as doctor, whether they are a physicist or an engineer. Just because someone has the title doctor in front of their name does not necessarily imply MD.
Have you had training?
I have shadowed many doctors.
You're saying your training comprises shadowing other doctors, real doctors. That's your training in medicine.
Your training comprises of a lot of things.
But you weren't in med school.
Exactly. So I'm not portraying as an MD. I've never said that I've gone to school to be a MD.
Oh, how did they catch Love?
Now, on the sign it said MD.
On the sign it said MD. But he might have meant mountain doctor too.
Mountain doctor.
He could have. I mean, he said he was a naturopathic doctor, so he is a mountain doctor.
Now you can tell
Anybody could tell he ain't no doctor.
Everybody can tell he's not a doctor, but that's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
You can tell he has a little bit of intelligence, but intelligence didn't go through right.
I mean, he's too young. How you going to be a doctor? He's 18. How you going to be a doctor at 18?
That's a good question.
He went to imaginary university.
Imaginary. I mean, yes, there are other fields that say you got PhD, you call a doctor, but he don't even have a PhD. He don't even have a college or undergraduate degree.
Now, how you say you shadow doctor, but you never did the work?
What's the
with
doctor he shadow?
I know he lying, but I'm just saying.
Right, TV doctors.
TV doctor or Walmart.com.
Oh, wow. He ain't shadow. You know good and well, this black dude, you're a doctor, and this black dude shadowing you, walking around behind you, you looking like, he's gonna rob me and he's gonna kill me? I mean, come on now. You ain't shadowing nobody.
Let's play some more.
Robinson. Well, think about it. Love Robinson is only 18 years old, meaning that unless he was some prodigy that went to college at 10, then he wouldn't have been able to have a medical degree at 18 because it takes about 8 years to get a medical license. You need 4 years of undergraduate work, and then you need to get the 3 to 4 years at med school. But he allegedly is a full-fledged doctor at 18. So did he start college at 10 years old and graduated med school at 18? That's the only way it would work. So those numbers just didn't add up. So after some people complained, thinking like, hey, how is this guy truly a licensed doctor? An undercover cop posed as a patient complaining of chest pains. That agent recorded their whole encounter with Love Robinson. He told her that he was a doctor, he diagnosed her, collected all her personal information, and then, surprise, she pulled out a badge and arrested him on the spot. Now, Love Robinson pleaded his innocence, sticking to his story that he wasn't playing doctor.
So are you a doctor of anything? Anything at all?
I do currently hold a PhD.
That's all lie.
You don't? You 18 years old?
You just graduated high school not too long ago.
You just graduated high school. Where did you get a PhD from? The Cracker Jack box?
Yeah, or the Fruit Loop cereal.
Now, he said he went with Trina's doctor, but she told him she had chest pains.
Yeah, so
That means there's something wrong. Something wrong with your heart, and he diagnosed her. He diagnosed. He's not a doctor, but he diagnosed somebody with chest pain. He should have said, "Look, lady, I'm not an MD. You might need to go somewhere else.
I know, right?
There ain't nothing I can do for you. All I got here is some herbs and some tea, and there's some Vicks vapor rub. That's all I got here."
I said, it's always our people in the news.
This young person hadn't even been to college and he got a PhD. In order to be in a PhD program, you have to have a 4-year degree and you have to have a master's degree before you can get into a PhD program. And he ain't got done all of them.
What you gotta say about this boy?
This is pitiful, man. This is just pitiful.
So nobody asked him any questions?
I'm not even gonna waste a trigger moment on this one.
I mean, you can tell this dude is too young to be a doctor.
I mean, nobody asked him any questions when he opened up a clinic.
His staff didn't ask no questions that he hired.
The staff look older than him.
Yeah, they probably was all in it together. Let's play some more.
And what I don't feel comfortable disclosing because that is not the issue here. The issue that I face now.
He just, anybody that went to school and got a PhD is proud to tell you what they got a PhD in.
That's true.
But he don't want to tell you what he got a PhD in. Why not?
Now, if I had a PhD, I'd be bragging. I got a PhD. I'm somebody.
Yeah. What's your PhD? My PhD is here. Look, here's my diploma. You want to see it? Look. No, I don't want to tell you what it is because I don't want to disclose it. Because you don't have one.
He probably printed one at the house.
Because if he tell you what he got it in, the next question is, where did you get it from?
That's true. Let's play some more.
Is accusations.
After being released from jail on a $21,000 bail, Malachi sat down with ABC News. Do you even have a high school diploma?
Yes, I do possess a high school diploma.
The website for his medical practice still active online. His beaming bio referring to him as Dr. Love and calling himself, well, a well-rounded professional.
Now we have to fast forward to September 2018. Seeing the mounting evidence against him, Love Robinson took a plea deal. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison, 10 years probation, and he had to pay over $80,000 in restitution. He also gave over his naturopathy certificate and promised to do no more medicine and apologize to his victims.
I'm not pleading guilty because honestly, my attorneys will handle that.
That's not exactly how it ended up. In fact, Thursday, the now 20-year-old did plead guilty to several charges, including fraud, grand theft, and practicing medicine without a license. It was part of a last-minute deal with the state. The agreed sentence, 3.5 years in prison. Not far off from one of the original offers on the table.
Now, that's not all. See, what we...
I said, the thing is, he's not finished. This is not done yet, people. He got some more crimes he committed.
But this is, I don't know what, I'm speechless.
Let's play some more.
Just heard was from West Palm Beach, Florida. But Love Robinson also went up to Virginia and had some fun. And in Virginia, he was arrested and convicted on fraud charges there. Check this out.
The teenager accused of practicing medicine without a license will learn in May how long he'll spend in a Virginia prison. Malachi Love Robinson changed his plea on fraud charges from not guilty to guilty. Investigators said last year, Love Robinson lied to obtain credit while trying to buy a car. His case here in Palm...
Well, all things, you will go to prison for
trying to get a car. We're trying to get a car.
You make it make sense, boy. We make it make sense.
You can't make it make sense.
You go to, I mean, really? You gonna risk going to prison so you can get you a car?
Wow.
And where you gonna get $80,000 for in restitution?
That's
to pay
a good
back?
question. Who knows?
I mean, he's gonna have to either really go to college or he better go to Burger King, McDonald's, or construction or somewhere and get him a job.
But the sad thing is, this is not it. He committed some more crimes.
Oh my goodness.
I'll play some more.
Beach County has been put on hold while his Virginia case is still active.
Now, fast forward to 2019, and Love Robinson has been released from prison. He's done all this jail time in Virginia and Florida, and he's good to go. But then he got caught scamming again. Again, you can't make this up.
In January 2020, according to the police, under the name Alex Robinson, he got a job with United States of Freight, a shipping brokerage based in Delray Beach. Delray police say he stole more than $10,000 from the company by diverting payments to the company into his own bank account.
So yes, our fake Dr. Love Robinson pleaded guilty again, and now is serving 2 years.
Now, my question is, ain't nobody checking his background? They just hired him?
Well, I guess they figure he can only do so much, at the freight office.
Yeah, well, come on now. Ain't nobody doing background check on this guy.
This man does not need to be in charge of any money, writing any checks, or need to be nowhere in the office environment. He need to be out there loading them freight trucks.
Exactly right.
But then he might start stealing the freight then. Once a thief? Look at that big pretty boy. Pretty boys don't like to work hard.
No,
and he think he's so intelligent. He's got a PhD, remember?
He got it from Walmart.com.
He got a PhD. Of course, he can't get no calluses on his hand. The only hard thing he can hold in his hand is a pen.
Well, what you got to say about these people? What you got to say about our people?
They show it. They willingly show it too. Hey, how the hell you think you're going to be a doctor? You didn't go to school. You didn't do nothing.
Nothing. And does he not have parents?
I was getting ready to say, that was about to be our next question. What his parents said.
Then they said, son, you want to open a what? A clinic? And who's going to be the doctor? Me? How many years have you? I don't remember you going to medical school. I don't even remember you getting a 4-year degree. Wow. I shadowed somebody.
Let's play some more. We can't make this up.
State prison. Now, the wild part about this story is Dr. Lovejoy is not the only one. Florida seems to have like an...
Well, that's all they're talking about there.
Oh, I know what doctor he shadowed.
What's that?
House.
Oh, he shadowed a house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he shadowed.
Yeah.
He learned to do medicine from a house. From Dr. House. What's his name?
Yeah.
Dr. House?
Yeah.
Now, evidently, you can tell that was his mother in the background when he's coming out of court. What's she doing?
I guess she get some of that money he's breaking in. I guess she might be over the clinic now.
Is that right?
Pleaded guilty.
They say he still got his profile and everything still up on the internet. So his clinic must still be open.
Must be.
I mean, if you want to open a clinic, yes, open a clinic, but hire a doctor.
Hire a doctor. There you go.
Hire a nurse. Don't you run it, but you can own it.
That's true.
Maybe that may have been his intentions.
Who knows? He wasn't thinking. Look, I'm trying to pose with little glasses on and everything. Look at.
Can we do better? Why do I keep having to say this? Can we do better? Do we have to act like this? I mean, why?
You can't make sense of this.
Why? Why, Bubba? Why?
I don't need to ask him why.
I need to know why.
It is what it is.
Somebody got to tell me something. Well,
You got to talk to him then.
I'm confused.
Who ain't? Who ain't?
Wow.
Well, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Don't he look stupid up there posing at the doctor? Got to do the hair,
I'm a little pretty boy.
Wow.
I wonder what they did to him in prison.
I hope he got what he deserved. I hope he got plunged.
Well, there's not much more we can say about this. Like I said, I'm your host, Rakeem Butcher. My co-host,
Bubba the Bone Crusher.
my other co-host.
I don't know. I'm not scared. I mean, you can tell from no pictures. There's a big difference in no picture. Live to kick his butt in the picture where he ain't smiling.
I know, right? Well, until next time, we out, people.
Oh, do better.